All right, the next one we're going to do is exercise 2-25. This is on page 109 of your text. All right, so let's take a look. 109. This is analyzing accounting errors. All right, it's important that by going through this, it's going to help you understand how things are posted and the actual process in accounting. This will help you understand it a little better, okay? So for each of these errors, we're going to state whether the total debits equal total credits on the trial, and then we're going to identify each account that has an incorrect balance and how much. So for A, it says in preparing the trial balance, well, first of all, Danielle Nalon has trouble keeping her debits and credits equal. During a recent month, she made the following accounting errors. So in preparing the trial balance, she omitted a $7,000 notes payable, and the debit to cash was correct. Okay, so when she omits this $7,000 note payable, our debits and credits are not going to equal. Okay, the account that's going to be incorrect is the notes payable because she omitted it, and it's going to be by $7,000, and that account is going to be low, so it's going to be what we call understated. All right, so it's going to be missing $7,000 worth of a liability. Okay, and then B, it says Danielle posted a $90 utilities expense as $900, but the credit to cash was correct. So for that one, she did a debit to utilities expense of $90, and she credited cash of $900. So it didn't equal, right? The debits and credits did not equal, so that's a no. And the account that's incorrect is going to be utilities expense. And it's off by $810. That's what we need to make it balance. So $810, okay? And the effect of this, what is it? We're asking for, it says too high or too low. So utilities expense is actually low, okay? So let's see. Right, so it's too low. Oh, no. It says Danielle posted a $90 utilities expense as $900. So it should be $900. So she posted utilities expense as $900 and the cash is $90. So the utilities expense is too high. Okay, sorry about that. So let's look at see. It says in recording an $800 payment on account, Danielle debited furniture instead of accounts payable. So she did furniture, $800, and cash, $800. So the debits and credits equal, okay? However, the accounts are not correct. So furniture, she shouldn't have debited furniture here. So furniture is incorrect by $800. So it's going to be too high because when we debit furniture is an asset. So it's increasing that asset when we shouldn't have. So it's going to be too high. And then the other account is going to be accounts payable. She should have put accounts payable here instead of furniture. So she's going to have accounts payable, $800, and it's going to be too high, okay? Because when we reduce it, we're paying off some of that debt, okay? She's making a payment on account, that will reduce liability. So without that reduction, the account balance right now is too high, all right? So let's look at D. It says in journalizing a receipt of cash for service revenue, Danielle debited cash, okay? She debited cash for $1,200 instead of the correct amount of $120, and the credit was correct. So she had the credit was correct to service revenue for $120. So it should be, cash should be $120 to match the service revenue, okay? So the debits and credits do not equal, all right? And the one that's incorrect is cash, and it's off by a total of $1,080. Now the cash balance, when we debit cash, we're increasing it, right? So she increased cash more than what she should have. So the account balance for cash is too high because it should be less. All right. The last one is for E. It says Danielle recorded a $540 purchase of office supplies on account by debiting office supplies and crediting accounts payable for $450. Okay, so she purchased $540 of office supplies. So she should have done supplies, 540, and she purchased on account, so it would be accounts payable. So this is what the journal entry should look like. But what does it say she did? I always find it helpful when you're trying to figure out what's going on or what's wrong. Put what the journal entry should have been and then compare it to what was actually done. Okay, so, but what she did, she debited office supplies for $450 for both. So the debits and credits equal, right? We wouldn't have found it then, but the amount is incorrect. So she did it for $540 when she should have done it for $450. So that's a difference of $90. Okay, so both of these accounts, both supplies and accounts payable, are off by $90, right? So supplies, if she did it for $540 instead of $450, it's higher than it should be, right? So supplies are lower than they should be, or higher than they should be, okay? So that account balance is too high. Now accounts payable is a credit, all right? So it's going to be too low, okay? So she recorded a $540 purchase and she credited $450. So this accounts payable should be $450 instead of $540 instead of $450, all right? So it's also too high.